coming to the stage is amazing. Plays all over the city. Make some noise for Danilo Cuellar, everybody. Danilo Cuellar.
Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? I feel pretty good. All right, it's feeling good. So it was my birthday last week, and I was very happy because I got a package in the mail. It's from an unknown sender, right? And so I say to my wife, wow. So I say to my wife, do we know a Ted Kaczynski? Is it the nose? Is it the nose? It's an Australian nose. Now, I'm half Peruvian, half Australian. All right, I'll tell you. I'm half Peruvian, half Australian. My father is from Peru, right? My mother's from Australia. And I was conceived in a passionate moment of unprotected phone sex. My name is Danilo Cuellar. She pronounced it very beautifully. Everybody gets it wrong, don't worry about it. My first name, I get Danilo, De Niro, and Donatello. For my second name, I get Cellulite, Quasar, and Queer. I'm not a gay Ninja Turtle with dimpled thighs. So I try to tell you, I recently stopped a really bad habit. I was biting my nails, right? It's horrible because I get pretty self-conscious when I wear sandals. I've been doing... Okay, discuss. So I've been doing stand-up comedy now for a few months, and I think it's had a positive impact on my life. Because, you know, a couple of days ago, I just finished making love with my wife, and I look in her eyes and I say, I just thought of a joke. You know, I'm one of those type of guys, I look older than I am, I have to say. And my friends have told me, they've told me, I don't believe them, but sometimes I go to the mall with my wife, and people ask me, so how old is your daughter?
Oh, wow.
I don't know what to say. So, I have a 16-month-old son. She must have kids too, okay. I have a 16-month-old son. And my wife is breastfeeding right now. It's beautiful, you know, it's a great turn on in bed. But my question is, when should she start feeding my son? No? Alright, we have some breastfeeding mothers here. So when my wife was pregnant with my son, she told me that she wanted to have a natural birth. So I told her, all right, so I went to the doctor, I said, Doc, make sure the epidural is organic. Well, you know, we didn't have the baby in the hospital, we went to we had a water birth. Familiar water birth? Nobody? Come on, this is New York, you guys must, you're ahead of the crowd. All right, so yeah, baby, the woman gives birth in a liquid environment. It's a beautiful thing. I took a lot of pictures that nobody will ever see. But looking back on it now, the only thing that I would have changed would have been the week that it took to wash off all the Hudson River sewage on his body. And he glowed for about a week after that. What can I say? So I'm also an acupuncturist. You familiar with acupuncture? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Good. You know, I don't understand. I love doing what I do, but I don't understand why my patients, they get very scared and anxious when I try to insert the catheter. Well, it's true. So, you know, sometimes my son, you know, he's a pain in the neck sometimes, I have to say. You know, sometimes we're at the grocery store, and, you know, he's being a pain, pulling down merchandise, you know, making a mess on the floor. So I smacked him, right, one time. He goes crying back to his mother. And then I put on my glasses, and my wife calls me. She says, Danilo, what are you doing? We're over here. It happens, it happens. You know, I realized something, being an acupuncturist though, magic and acupuncture don't mix. Because you don't want an acupuncturist that says, now you see the needle, now you don't. So, you know, with my son, we have cloth diapers. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's great, you know, it's cheap, it's environmentally friendly. It's great when guests come over. Like, my friend's family came over, and we ran out of napkins, right? So I gave him one of my son's cloth diapers. And then he looks at me, he gives me this weird look. He says, I expect you to give me a clean one. So, me and my wife were making love the other day, and I was doing a good job. She had 3 orgasms, and I found the G spot, and then I woke up while driving on the highway. So I get into an accident, and we go to a plastic surgeon, and because I badly hurt one of my fingers, and the guy takes one look at me before I could say anything. And he says, sure, I'll take care of that nose for you. All right, just got the light to finish up. Let me just tell you, me and my son, when I come home from work, I like to take my son and my dog. We go out for a nice walk in the cool, crisp evening air. Nice time for a walk. But it gets difficult sometimes because if my son runs too fast, I have to yank back on the leash. And in the process, I almost dropped my dog. Okay, thank you.